everybody, I'm Corinne Zeely, and I'd like to introduce you to the Sapelo Island National Estuarine Research Reserve. Yep, it's a mouthful. We like to call it SINER. SINER is one of 30 coastal sites around the country focused on protecting and studying estuaries. These National Estuarine Research Reserves, or NERRS, were created after the Coastal Zone Management Act of 1972 made preserving the nation's coasts a priority. Each of the reserves is a partnership between NOAA and a state partner. For us, that's the Georgia DNR Wildlife Resources Division. SINER was the second reserve ever designated back in 1976, and were located along the western perimeter of Sapelo Island, one of Georgia's barrier islands. Part of what makes SINER unique is it's only accessible by boat. The reserve staff catch a state-run ferry each morning to commute to work. And trust me, you don't want to miss the ferry. While heading to the island, the ferry passes by the estuary our reserve studies. An estuary is an ecosystem that's formed where the rivers meet the sea. And here in Georgia, it's all of this salt marsh. We have about 368,000 acres of salt marsh that's dominated by this smooth cordgrass, Spartina alterniflora, with tons of periwinkle snails and fiddler crabs nearby. In order to protect and study this estuary, we have 4 areas of focus: research, the coastal training program, stewardship, and education. Our research program conducts studies focused on fish, oyster reefs, and climate change, just to name a few. Our research coordinator also facilitates other scientists coming out to the reserve for projects. Another big focus area is the short and long-term monitoring of water quality, weather, biological systems, habitat, and more through our system-wide monitoring program, or SWAMP. Every NER participates in SWAMP, and all of the data is available online. The Coastal Training Program helps translate science into action by providing support, training, and information to communities so they can better manage the coastal resources that are vital to their economies and way of life. Our Coastal Training Program coordinator focuses on water resource management, natural habitats, and coastal development issues through hands-on or in-the-field training. The Stewardship Program ensures each NER is protected and functional. Sapelo's Stewardship Coordinator promotes sustainability within the reserve and works to protect and restore habitat, pilots UAVs, also known as drones, manages and creates geospatial data for the reserve, and assists with monitoring programs from the NER system, mostly geared towards flora and fauna. Stewardship also works with our incredible Friends of Sapelo group to maintain our island's unique ecosystems. The Friends of Sapelo is a non-profit, volunteer organization that supports the research, education, and outreach of SINER. Finally, our education program aims to bring school groups, the general public, special interest groups, and teachers to Sapelo to learn about the reserve and the island's rich cultural history. The education team can also bring programs to the mainland if traveling to the island is a problem. Programs highlight salt marsh and barrier island ecology, non-game and endangered species, and current research efforts on the reserve. Teachers can join one of our Teachers on the Estuary, or TOTE, programs to learn how they can use data from the NERRS system in their classroom. Each of the NERRS have these focus areas, but it's the island community, culture, history, and partners on Sapelo that makes us unique. Here's a sneak peek of the few of the things that we'll be seeing in future videos. As you can see, there's a ton more to learn about Sapelo, and we haven't even talked about all of the wildlife and habitats around the island. Stay tuned for more videos to learn more about science, estuaries, and how you can help protect our natural world. Until next time, I hope you can get outside and go have some fun exploring. We'll see you later.